Okay guys, so every now and again I come across cool stuff and good pictures, good videos on Facebook. So today I'm just going to go through one that I saw and I think it's really relative to a lot of you guys. So here across the page, here is a comprehensive list of everything you're entitled to and what the world owes you, which is a blank page, and that means fuck all. Sorry about the language, but it's very true. So one of our first problems is that we feel entitled. Sorry about the writing. Entitled. So number one, we think that the world owes us a favour. We think that everything's harder for us than anyone else. We think that everyone else has got it a lot easier than we've got it. When in fact, the truth of the matter is, there's lots of people out there with your situation, probably even worse, that are fucking getting their shit together, getting closer to their goals, getting the body that they want, getting the lifestyle that they want, all because they're prepared to work at it, rather than the feel sorry for myself syndrome, which a lot of us fall into. We feel that we're entitled to this good body, entitled because we train once a week and our body should change. No, it won't. It was only last night I had a conversation with a young girl at the gym about her goals and her telling me what she wanted to achieve, and currently she's only training once per week. And I told her that once per week, unless everything in your lifestyle is perfect, I mean your nutrition, your daily activity, so don't get it wrong between exercise and daily activity. Daily activity is what you do throughout the day, so that's moving about, and exercise is when you specifically go somewhere to do something. So unless everything's perfect, then one exercise session a week just doesn't cut it. Okay, so like I said, a lot of us feel that we should be entitled to these results. We put in minimal effort and we want this big fucking return for it. Big return for it. When in fact you have to put this big effort in, and in reality we only get this little return. So, number one, entitled. Number two, control. Okay, so a lot of us are guilty of saying that we can't get this body, it's harder for me than anyone else, but there are very simple things that you have in your control, like everybody else, that doesn't really involve you even stepping foot into a gym. So number one thing that you got in your control is how much you eat. Everybody's got that in their control. How much you eat. Number two, what you eat. So again, nobody, as far as I'm aware, is force-fed. Okay? Especially when we become an adult. Maybe when you were a kid and you were told that you couldn't leave the table until you'd ate all your food. Remember that one? But how much you eat and what you eat, currently, for an adult now, is within your control. When you eat is also in your control. Okay? So I know a lot of people will throw out, well, I'm in work. Okay? There are solutions for this. There are snacks that you can pre-make. There are things that you can buy. Don't succumb into the fact that just because you have a job and you work on shifts that you can't eat properly, because you can, and everybody's entitled to a break. And also, whether it be a shift worker or you work nights, whatever it may be, there is someone who does shifts that is getting their nutrition together, so why can't you? Okay, so also what type of exercise you do, that's within your control. What type? So whether you go walking, doesn't involve a gym. Running doesn't have to involve a gym. Cycling doesn't have to involve a gym. okay, or whether you do go to the gym, whatever, or a class, boot camp, whatever it is, what type of exercise is within your control, and you can make it so it suits your ability. How frequently you exercise, so that is your choice. So like I spoke to the girl and she exercised once per week, which isn't enough to transform your body. I don't care what anyone says. How frequently you exercise is your choice, okay? So whether you exercise 1 hour every day, whether you do half an hour every day, whether you do 10 minutes every day or every other day, whatever it may be, your frequency, because you have the same 168 hours per week that I have, that your neighbours have, your friends, your family, we all have the same. It's not the time, it's what you prioritise in that time. How long you exercise for, like I said, that sort of flips into what I just said. Whether you do 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and a half an hour, whatever it may be, what you need to do is, the shorter the amount of time that you have available, just increase your intensity. But it is doable. Okay? How hard you exercise, again, when you rock up to the gym and you tell people that you haven't got much time, then whatever time you do have to exercise, you have to fucking hit it hard. You have to do the best you can. So put your phone away. Stop talking to everyone. So there's no point going to the gym, doing half an hour of talking and half an hour of very, very low to moderate exercise and wanting this big body change, because it does not happen. Okay? And with regards to how hard you exercise, I would massively suggest you have a training partner, and not a training partner who is of lesser ability than you, someone who is above you, so they push you and make you work hard. Your overall lifestyle, again, that is within your control. So if you get up, skip breakfast, go to work, sit on your butt all day, get home, sit in front of the telly all night, eat big meals late at night, that is your lifestyle and that is your choice to sit down, especially in the evenings. It's your choice to skip breakfast. Okay? They're all your choices and they're all in your control. And when you go out on weekends and you go on binges, whatever it may be, it's all in your control, because your body is a true reflection of your whole lifestyle. And your mental attitude about your situation. Remember, like I always say, a lot of us are so full of shit and we're such good liars that we've lied that long that we actually believe our own lies. We believe that we don't really eat that much and we move a lot, and we don't understand why we're overweight and why we're unhealthy. Okay? First thing to do is become truthful with yourself. Accept what you're currently not doing right, accept what you're actually doing that's okay, and let's work on it. Okay? And let's accept it. Just don't lie, don't bullshit. Okay? Because the only person you're actually hurting is yourself, because you've got to try and cover these lies, and all of a sudden these lies and lies and lies build up, and your stress levels build up, and it puts you in a bad place, and you don't end up doing anything. So, number one, a lot of us feel entitled, that the world owes us a favour. Number two, you have control. You have a lot more control. I've just gone through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 things that you have in control, the same as everybody else. And number three, your reaction. Okay, this is a biggie. When stuff goes wrong, which it will, because you're in dream world, if you think every single week you are going to lose weight, every single week nothing wrong is going to go in your life, you need to pull your head out your arse and realise that stuff is going to go wrong. But it's not the fact that something's gone wrong that's the problem. It's your reaction, which again you are in control of, your reaction to the situation. So if the scales don't go right, and you spit your dummy out, that's it doesn't work for me, I'm just going to go back to what I was doing, then every time you quit and stop, you're never going to get closer to where you want to be. Never going to get closer to where you want to be. Because stopping is, that's it, it's dead, stop, done. And every time you stop something, it's a little memory in your head that you can't do it, that you've quit. So that's another negative thing locked in there. So when you come back to trying it again, you've already got these negative experiences. When in fact, instead of thinking about, oh, it doesn't work for me, think about, what could I have done better? What didn't I do? Let's not talk about all the things that you did do. What were the big things that you didn't do? Did you log your food? Did you work as hard as you said you did? Did you attend the gym did you do your 5 1-hour sessions, for example? What could you have done better, and how can your reaction be better? So instead of having the self-pity and telling everyone it doesn't work for you, the only thing that isn't working is unfortunately you. Because if you are eating less and moving more honestly, eventually you'll get to where you want to be in terms of fat loss. Okay? So like I said, I just wanted to share this with you, that you aren't owed anything. You will only get out of it what you put in. Unfortunately, everything around the world, technology is getting faster, everything's getting quicker. Apart from weight loss and fitness, we are more knowledgeable than ever. We have more facilities than ever. So why are we fatter than ever? So it's not a knowledge thing, it's not an accessibility thing, it's a doing thing. Okay? So how many times have you started something, got good results for the first few weeks, then slowed down and then stopped? A couple of months have gone by, started something, got a good few results, and then stopped. And it's just this vicious cycle. So at what point, I'm going to leave you with this, because I'm blabbering a little bit now. At what point did the training, at what point did it get that hard that you had to stop? But it was okay in week 1, 2, 3 and 4 when results were coming. At what point did it get that hard that you had to stop? Because if you were able to do the food in week 1, 2, 3 and 4, why did you have to quit after that? If you're able to do the exercise in week 1, 2, 3 and 4, why did you have to quit after that? If your mindset was in the game 1, 2, 3 and 4, why did you have to quit? So remember, shit will happen, bad things will happen, results won't go your way, but your reaction to that. So you are your solution and you are also your problem. So let's take responsibility. You're not entitled to anything. You will get out of it what you fucking work for. So hopefully this will give you a little boot up the ass. Some of you will probably get a little bit hurt from this. Some people will think I'm talking to you. But either way, you're not entitled to anything. You've got more control than you think, and your reaction to anything is within your control.